All right, Gym Teacher Dreams podcast coming from you from the week of Thanksgiving. Ray, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thankful. I'm here at the county lockup for some issues I had over the weekend, but
That's right.
they they were kind enough to let me use a computer to film. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the video, but I've been in the clank. I got
I
re-
missed
I,
it.
I got read to. I wonder if I have that video. I should put that out. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. As a staff, we were reading, supposed to read, for kids. So Wheeler, Winters, and I did some remote reading.
Oh,
So
did
one,
Winters use his ends?
yeah,
Got it. Nice
yeah.
job.
The first one we did was in a tent at Farm and Fleet,
Okay.
and then the other one was in a clink. The third one didn't get, I don't think got put out. That was at Eggleston's, the donut place.
Okay.
So yeah. Also, like I said, I got to get my SEL videos that Ray Horan and I put out. We're entertainers as well. I talked them into it. So anyway, so this is the week of Thanksgiving. And by the way, I'm back in the studio. Maybe not in the right location, but I am back in the Gym Teacher Dream Studio A here at the Piccolotti House. So Preston's asleep still. So
That good for him. Good for him.
yeah. When you stay up till 4, you need to sleep a little longer.
What? I mean, was he playing video games?
Oh yeah.
This is your saying. I mean, other people have said it, to me before you, but you say it most often now. Nothing good happens after midnight. I mean, that's
1
4
a.m.
hours of.
1 a.m. for me. I say 1 a.m.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah.
like one night, because I normally, 5 hours, no matter what time I go to bed, I wake up, and one night I woke up for my 1 or 2 hour before I go back to bed, and as I was getting up, he was going to bed. So,
Okay.
but he gets up.
Yeah.
That's the thing with this kid is he gets up and he's fine. Don't matter. He's just him. He's just him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today we'll start with here. We thought, well, week of Thanksgiving, we're going to give thanks, and we're going to start with giving thanks to each other. It's been a 14-20 year friendship that started when we were in the wombs of our mamas. We knew that our lives are going to intertwine at some point. It just had that feeling. So we got to give thanks to each other. All right. So Ray, do you want to start?
I guess. This is one of those where I feel like maybe I'm not quite as prepared as you, but I'll start. It's all right. The first thing, I want to thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and 2 hype feet. It feels good when you know you're down a super dope homeboy from Fulton.
Well done. That's a good start. Wow.
It really goes downhill from there.
Oh my gosh. I don't have that. Well, good. Thank you. All right. My first one. Raymond. Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, we were on the same wavelength, similar wavelength.
That's right. All right. What do you got next? Or is that all you have?
All right. This one, I don't know, how much background I should give on this, but I want to thank you for teaching me about racing stripes. Appreciating them, the fact that I can't do them nearly as well or as often as you, but I try. So it's like you put a carrot in front of me, and many, many times when I'm in the privacy of a certain room in my home, I strive for racing stripes like so far only you can do, and you put out the challenge, and I dream to achieve it. Speaking of gym teacher dreams, right? I dream to one day be able to lay racing stripes like you do, but not yet.
Wow, that took way too long, but that's a good one. I like that. On the same, I'm not gonna go down my list because on the same topic, Ray, I'd like to thank you for making me know what it's like to actually live in a pig pen.
Okay. I knew that was coming.
Yes. Yes.
Can I do two in a row, or should I
Sure.
just do one? I mean,
Sure, you can do 2 in a row.
Thank you for taking part in my crop dusting. Okay, thank you for your willingness to participate in that thing I do. And then I'll let you go. I just want to do one at a time. I don't want to break the rules. My list is short.
Raymond, thank you for teaching me that 4th place is not good enough.
That almost made my list. Dang it. It's so ironic. I was going to say thank you for, teaching me that 4th place is okay. Just okay, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so ironic. But honestly, now I'm going honest. I'm putting my honesty hat on. I didn't want that to, come off and make you kind of feel bad. I understand how maybe that would have been, a tough thing to go through, but I mean, it has created some humor ever since.
Yeah, you've been making fun of me for how many years about it? Well, right now you feel bad? Oh, good. Thank you.
Sorry. So, I mean, I guess I gave thanks, so we'll go back to you.
All right. Thank you, Ray. Are you getting feedback, or is it just me?
It must be just you.
I don't know why that. I hope that doesn't continue. It is.
You got a little Barry White to you when you put the microphone up to your mouth like that.
This is what you preach.
So while you're trying to figure out the feedback, so that I've been watching a lot of Game Show Network and like Family Feud episodes and whatnot, and one of the questions was, name someone whose voice you like listening to when you and the lady are in the mood type thing. And Barry White, first name that pops in my head, and I'm guessing it's probably first name that pops into your head.
Yeah.
Maybe we should give thanks to Barry White. Great appreciation. Yeah.
It's still
feedback.
Okay. No, I think we're okay now. I don't hear it. All right.
Yeah.
Back to it. Ray, thank you for showing the school district that a 6-gallon bucket can be used during an emergency.
Props. When you were delivered your bucket, is that what you thought of?
No, I thought of this when I was going through my list. I'm like, someone was listening to the podcast and said, 6-gallon bucket, perfect.
Light bulb.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, so I mean, most of our things have been revolving around things like that. So for many years in my life, I hold my flatulence, is that what it's called, my gas, around other people. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. But thank you, Ryan Michael Piccolotti, for teaching me that sometimes it's okay to just let it rip a little bit in front of people. Like in my mind, I always thought they could hear every fart that I ever did. But you just let little bitty rips go. People are right there 2 feet away from you, and they don't hear it. So you opened my eyes to that. Thank you, Ryan Piccolotti.
No problem. Ray, thank you for showing me that even crafty lefties lose control at times.
True story. That's another one I knew was coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for appreciating that.
You betcha.
Thank you, Ryan, for supporting my love of eagles.
They're beautiful, magnificent. Ray, thank you for keeping it real.
Keeping it real. That's what I do. Hey, Ryan Michael, thank you for always paying for sodas. I brought a prop.
You did. Well done.
I mean, that took some time.
Yeah. Thank you for showing me, or excuse me, thank you for making it okay to listen to Air Supply in a male PE office.
Yes.
Together.
Oh, together. Thank you, Ryan, for all the trouble you get me in with my wife.
Thank you. I was waiting for that one. That was my
Giving
most
thanks.
important one I wanted to hear. Thank you for allowing your class to be my stage.
Anytime. Anytime. In fact, honestly, one of the things I miss more than anything right now is when you taught here for only one period, or sometimes when you just pop in at the end of a day and the kids just going nuts. Hey, there's Mr. Piccolotti. Yep, there's Mr. Piccolotti. Give it up, kids.
I know it.
Good
I
time.
miss that. I miss that.
I feel like a celebrity, right? Walk into
Yes.
a room and 45 kids go nuts.
For sure.
10 go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me what it was like to be on the receiving end of a DDT.
I wondered how you were going to put that one in. Yeah. 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 Twice, apparently. I don't remember the second
Okay.
one. All right.
Eh,
Thank you, Raymond, for showing me that throwing my hat and breaking clipboards is actually an adult temper tantrum.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. That might be all the ones I have right now. Dang it.
That's
I
all
know
right.
there's many, many more.
I only have a few more. I got 3 more down
Hey.
my list.
Thank you for teaching me that it's okay to lose a cell phone once or twice or 7 times.
Well, that just popped in your head. That's well done. That's well done.
Yeah, just came to me.
Alan or Ray, thank you for showing me what it's like to be adored by all women.
Dang it. Hey, you said all the women or older women? Or both?
Both. Mostly older, but both.
Okay.
While you're thinking,
Thank you.
okay, you got it. All right.
I got one. Thank you for showing me, or thank you for letting me know that it's okay to always feel like somebody's watching me.
Because they are. I really believe that now. Someone's always watching you. Thank you for having become more invested in Illini football. It's been a glorious ride.
See, that until the punchline, I'm like, that's a good thing. And then the punchline. Good job. That was nicely written.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for showing me what it was like to be third chair saxophone.
Thank you for demanding me to do my best and supervise the locker room even when I did not want to.
You're welcome. That actually crossed my mind yesterday.
That's all I got for you.
Okay.
Do you have something
See,
for?
other people, I only have one, but I mean, we can.
You can make it up. You'll figure it out. I only have a couple, but
All
right, I'll start this one.
Please do.
Thank you, Slayer, for slaying.
Yep. That was a good one. Lots of things you could be thankful for the Slayer. Thank you, maker of yoga pants. I think that's all I got to say.
Thank you, J-Bone, for wearing skull caps to hide what's underneath.
All right. I'll thank J-Bone also for being a 40-something-year-old dude out and about in public, namely a restaurant, a bar, establishment, wearing sweatbands to just dab away the sweat. You know, it's what you do.
Thank you, line dancing, for allowing guys like me to think they can actually dance.
Hey, that's another one I should thank you for. Thank you for being an outstanding counter country line dancing. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was waiting for that one. Thank you, social media, for allowing me to see how disgruntled parents feel about education and teachers.
And coaching, probably.
And coaching.
I had one in my head. It's slipped away. Dang it! You better go if you have a list. I had one. It was in my brain, and then it ran away.
Thank you, JT, for bringing sexy back.
That was a good one. Thank you, maker of wet wipes.
Amen to that. That should have been on my list. Thank you, Ray Borgminter, for introducing me to wet wipes. They have saved my ass.
Okay, cool. That's another good one. Thank you, all the people out there, but especially like your 60-plus-year-old grandmas who stay in shape. You know, that goes together with Mr. Yoga Pant Guy.
Yes.
Ooh, the one that I had, it came back. Thank you, because you were mentioning social media platforms. Thank you, subscribers and listeners of the Gym Teacher Dream podcast. All three of you, we appreciate you. Much love.
True. Gosh. Thank you. All of our guests that have been come on the podcast. Unthank you for not telling a friend to listen in.
Yeah. To jump on as a guest. Oh, another conversation we had yesterday. A certain special guest we had who could have connected us with some certain extremely special guests and has not yet. That could have been our end. That could have been the bridge from little bitty where we're at to huge possibilities.
Yep.
Dang it. So I don't know how to word this, and it's like half serious and just like a little bit funny or whatever. But there was, I don't know, lots of conversation recently about. I think it was, I was watching the state of Iowa and their football championships over the last couple weekends, and a lot of commercials about corn, as you can imagine. And there's like 1,000 things that you can do with corn, right? And thank you to all the fine people in Iowa who probably know most of those 1,000 things that you can do with corn.
Yep. Thank you, whoever invented fantasy football, to show how much I suck at it.
Not doing well this year, huh?
Not really, no.
This is, an interesting year. When you think of individuals that may have been on your team that may have punched a teammate and got sat out for like 5 weeks,
Both
may
teams.
have been on the COVID list.
Yeah,
Both teams.
Mike Tom has been on my team for both teams. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Taysom Hill, really liked him some Michael Thomas, right? That was like his guy.
Alvin Kamara. We started on that.
Sorry.
That's right.
But again, something that came up recently, I think, in Twitter, the 70s sports guy, real funny follow. He made a mention of fantasy football or fantasy basketball, I think, or fantasy sports in general. And I remember, and I've told you this story before. I don't know if I've said it on the air before, but my first experience with fantasy, it was basketball. It was like a notebook, like a spiral notebook, and you had to keep it with paper and pencil. So if you had Michael Jordan on your team, it was write out his stats based on the box score that was in the Quad City Times probably on a particular morning, right? And then, you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it's write out his stats. And then you figure them out, so you needed to have some math skills. This is how fantasy football or fantasy whatever started. It wasn't all on computer.
Yeah, I ran the NBA in college, and every 2 weeks I'd get to USA Today, and use their, because they kept the totals, all the yearly stats, and I had to subtract 2 weeks from the total and perform it. Yes, so I enjoy that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, because I'm going to give thanks to Mr. Computer Inventor Guy or Calculator Inventor Guy that does all the hard work and pencil sharpening for dudes like you and me, who struggle with 18 minus 11 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I just had one I forgot. Thank you, World, for Miller Time.
That goes two ways. I like them both. Good job.
Yep.
Again, I had a little bitty one in my head. Thank you, World, for gym teachers.
That's right. That's right. Well, that goes with thank you for allowing us to play dodgeball with kids.
Thank you, probably God, for making whatever attaches your eye. Is it the retina or the whatever back there, the optical nerve or whatever it is, making it strong?
Yeah. Or else you might be in prison or at something. Yes.
Blinded in one eye.
Yes. I can't. That's enough to say, but I can.
Off the air, you better tell me.
Yeah. It's somewhat of a family show. Thank you, World, for the meaning of pals. Good friendships are few in between. That's what my boy Harry, if yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he calls our group pals from Young Guns.
Yeah, you did that before. Yeah, right. I remember. And then I watched the video clip a couple times because I always forget. Dang it. Again, I had one. Oh, thank you, World, or again, this one might be one from God, I guess, but for lyrical genius.
Yeah. It's like certain words get the back talk, whatever it is.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, is one of them. Oh, not this time. Okay. Social media. Thank you for allowing guys like me and Raymond to have a platform to try to make it real. Too much YouTube watching got us chasing dreams. I don't know if I have made sense.
And on that note, thank you, podcast, for also letting myself and Ryan Bilotti feel important.
Thank you, Facebook, for allowing me to know what happens in every hour of people's lives.
I'm with you. Thank you, institutions of higher education for allowing individuals who are willing to pay lots of money to get a piece of paper that says they're capable of being something important.
Yeah. I don't got much to follow after that. I thought I was trying to figure something out how I can put the pubic law in, but I couldn't go. Couldn't go.
Yeah. Thank you, Cricket, for allowing Ryan to make a Gym Teacher Dreams podcast t-shirt.
Yeah. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Well, that's all I got right now. Maybe, there's so many things, for serious, if we went a serious thank you, we could do this forever because we were both blessed, blessed with a lot of great things in our lives. But we, wanted it obviously to be somewhat funny. But a lot of our thank yous were stories mostly you don't know. So,
Who do we thank for ninjas?
That's funny because I was just watching a show about a ninja before I came on. So yes, freaking man, I'm gonna start. Yeah. It was either I saw that, it was either that or Bloodsport, and I've already seen Bloodsport 100,000 times.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I got a question. So I see in your background you had the poster of Peyton, right?
Yes.
I mean, so Fulton, I don't even know if they still do it, but like the year after I graduated, they started doing that. And then I think it was short-lived. I don't know if they still do it. I'm guessing they don't. But it's something that I've always been a little jealous of and a little bit, irritated by, is that I don't have myself on a poster like that. Do you?
No. Our senior year, we broke through a banner that the cheerleaders made. That's about it. But Morgan is not happy because of that huge picture of Peyton. And then if you can kind of see, there's a small picture of her. One of those two are a picture of her. And then a couple senior nights, some people talked to my wife or my mom or something and got pictures of me as a Savannah Indian. So that top one is a picture of me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this has been a episode of Thanks. So Ray, thanks for being a part of the podcast.
Ryan, thanks for having me. I love being the Robin to your Batman. Even though on the Gym Teacher Dreams website, you have to give the audience the website, the web address.
And speaking of that,
you who typed my descriptor and you said I am the engine behind this machine, but I'm not.
You wrote that. And I found out, my last time I told you I couldn't get into the site. It's going to be edited. I'm going to get some things on there here this week that I need to get done. So I will change our thingamabob.
I mean, most of it's good, but there's just a couple grammatical errors. You might want to have Heather proofread it.
Thank you. Did Jake tell you that?
No, I noticed it.
Dang, then it was bad then, if you saw it. Yes, GymTeacherDreams.com. It hasn't been updated because I couldn't get in, but I'm in. Checking us out. It's got all kinds of stuff here. I'm going to maybe add some things that you maybe not know about Ray. Try to make it interesting. YouTube got us. You can see our beautiful faces. The list, everything that goes on, we try to put it out there for you. We're almost to 100 listeners in the Anchor since we moved to Anchor. So yeah, I haven't told anyone how much money we've made so far in that, and I'm not going to. But it's getting close to $1.
And listen, I'm thinking, when we get that first dollar, you got to put it up on the wall like some businesses do.
That's right.
The first dollar they earned.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Gym Teacher Dreams podcast telling you happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family and make sure that you
Tell a friend.
tell a friend, not my boobs, and we love you. We love you. Gym Teacher Dreams podcast signing out.